Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In this episode, we're doing Purification of Nanzhong. Or Pacification, I meant to say. During the assault out of Chang'an, Shu has advanced its forces on Nanzhong. Overcome the unusual traps to win in their hearts and pacify the south. We have to defeat, I believe her name's Juron for 3 times. This one can be a little tricky, especially near the end. Anyway, let's begin. Okay, for this battle we have access to Guan Yingping, Bo Shenggo, however you say her name, and Guan Shu. Let's be Bo for this. Her weapon I have equipped to her is the Spinning Inferno, which is the spinner. Pretty well attacking and move them out quickly. Anyway, let's get in here.
I can't wait to show everybody what I'm capable of.
And let's see what everybody in camp has to say. Nanzhong is a scary place. The swamps are poisonous and strange beasts roam about. I don't know how anyone can live here. Growing up in Nanzhong is sure to make you tough. Did you see the expression of Lu Shu's face? He really doesn't like Zhuge Liang. I thought the two of them got along well. Nanzhong! Wrong word. Chinga! Nanzhong sure is hot. It's gonna be tough dressed like this. I'm fine. Besides, it's better to dress this way so we can avoid direct contact with sunlight. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. There are sure to be all kinds of traps up ahead. We have to be careful. Nanzhong is harder than I expected. Is it just me, or is things looking a little hazy? I think you're suffering from heat stroke, is what it sounds like. The people of Wu are more carefree than Lu Shu, indeed. I hear that the great King Meng of Nanzhong is a terrifying giant, with his only weakness being his wife. Sheesh! I wonder how terrifying she is. I wonder who Lu Shu was bad-mouthing earlier. The people of Shu are very friendly and polite. I'm impressed. Shu is currently our ally. I will be sure not to let them down. Sorry if there was a cut there. I had to deal with something. Lu Shu is a gifted strategist. I think Zhuge Liang accepts that. There are frightening large beasts that live here. I believe they are called elephants. In Nanzhong, it's normal for them to mount an attack with those elephants. Those poor elephants. Don't these people have any shame? I think the heat's gotten to you. Yeah, they make it sound like as if like elephants are like super rare, like elusive animals, but I know they were only common in this part of China, but I didn't think they were that rare, especially for the time period. Wow, look at all these strange trees and flowers. Aren't they just amazing, Guanzhou? I hear beasts are making sounds I've never heard before. Nanzhong is a forbidding place. Hey, what's wrong? You're not scared, are you? No. Why would I be? I got you by my side. Hey, does that mean you have feelings for me? You are a beast that I don't know much about. I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment or not. That's Bao Shengeng. She came back with Guo Shu after the Battle of Fawn Castle. Guanzhou sure is popular with the ladies. I envy him. Everyone's attention was on our massive army heading towards Nanzhong. I don't think anyone is going to notice the sneak attack at Chang'an. Guanping, be careful out there. Hey there, it's me! I want to thank you for looking after my son. My son is at Chang'an, so I came here in his place. Are Wei Yan and his troops okay at Chang'an? I've heard he went there with only a small group. We can focus our efforts against Wei after we pacify the south. That way, we don't have to worry about getting attacked from the south. Furthermore, our forces will become stronger against our conflict with Wei. Our mission is to become allies with Nanzhong, but we have no idea what the king is. Or where the king is. We must start by first locating Meng Huo. I hope we will have successful negotiation. Zhuge Liang intends to befriend these people. He said he would need them in order to attack Wei. Yeah, he's here to persuade Meng Huo. I don't think that's going to be easy though. Fun fact about Meng Huo, people wonder if this person even existed in Chinese history, because a lot of Chinese names have some kind of meaning to them, and his name's meaning is, I believe, like the captured king or something ridiculous like that, because his story, according to the novel of the Three Kingdoms, is that he fought Zhuge Liang 3 times historically, supposedly, and I think it's like 3 or 7 times, and all 3 and 7 times he fought Zhuge Liang, he got captured and then let go by Zhuge. Until the final battle with Zhuge, where he's like, okay, I'll finally submit to Shu and actually be friends with you guys. It's actually really interesting. You should look it up. But yeah, I think his name literally means like the captured king or something ridiculous like that, which made people wondered if this guy even existed in history. Because I believe he did not. Because I believe historically his name's not known, or at least there's little evidence to suggest his name was Meng Huo, but that's what he's called in the novel. Meng Huo, the great king of Nanzhong, won't be easy to defeat. We cannot engage him with conventional attacks. My brothers look like they're having fun. I wonder if it's because it's so hot. I hope Guan Ying is okay as he heads for Chang'an. The conversation between Zhuge Liang and Lu Shu is so intense. I wonder why. Zhuge Zhuge Liang takes a very stern tone when speaking to Lu Shu. Interesting. Anyway, I believe we chatted with everybody in camp, which this was a long camp conversation, so let's start the battle. What's your plan, Zhuge Liang? The Southern Campaign isn't just to divert attention from Chang'an, isn't it? Correct. Our objective is to persuade, not invade. There is a great king here in Nanzhong who controls the area. We are to become allies with him, so we may increase Shu's strength. Lu Shu, I will have you go to the front lines. You are to take measures that are best suited for the circumstances. Very well. A Wu strategist never disappoints. Zhuge Liang, I can't help but feel you're rushing things. Perhaps you're feeling you haven't had much time left? No, I merely wish to get this done quickly. There is no good reason to remain in such a hot place for a prolonged period. I see even the master strategist is unable to conquer the heat. Let's get moving, then. It's been a long time since we've last worked together at Chibi.
It seems Meng Huo's forces are lurking somewhere in this area. We must find them and persuade.
Oh, hang on. I thought the recording was maybe a little loud, so let's start taking out the enemies.
Get to the western garrison. We can offer to help them prepare their siege weapons.
Wait, let's head to the garrison and see if we can help with their siege.
Guts making a mess like this in our backyard. I'm the great King Meng Huo. I'm gonna crush you like ants.
And speaking of the devil, Meng Huo has shown up. Somewhere, I don't know where he is.
Did you really think we wouldn't be prepared for you?
Anyway, that's one of our Musos.
Do you take me for a fool? You can forget it.
Oh yeah, I love that her fighting style is very cattish.
You seem unwilling to accept defeat. I suppose we'll just have to keep fighting until you're convinced. Let's press on and look for Meng Huo. We'll need to.
Now, I think if I remember correctly, I think we do end up fighting him like multiple times in this map. I think we do fight him like 6 or something times. I think just as many times as he was defeated in the novel.
Reply in kind and send in the juggernauts.
Yes, although they are a little bit too far. Let's secure a closer position before we utilize them.
We're gonna take over a closer position before we employ our juggernauts. We also gotta deal with the guys that are throwing rocks in our base that's preventing our army from advancing.
This will cause us trouble if we do not deal with them. We need to rethink our plans.
Yeah, we gotta deal with those rock throwers, otherwise the main camp may take some serious damage.
Are sure to have a pivotal role in this battle.
I need
Building
all
the
of your
juggernauts.
units to look after the juggernauts and drive off the tigers at the central garrison.
We got tigers.
You're doing pretty good. Keep up.
Just ignore most of those tigers. We need to deal with those rock throwers.
Is that the base they're coming from? In that case, we should give Zhuge Liang a hand.
Ow!
You are quite strong indeed.
Time to finish them up.
Spectacular. Keep up the good work.
Takes him out.
My beautiful tigers. You'll pay for this.
Take out those rock throwers.
All right, let's deal with the remaining enemies throwing the rocks. Our main camp is in danger as long as they're around.
Now we just gotta defeat those rock throwers and our main camp will be safe. Hey, who said you can throw rocks at our base? Have my little spinny yo-yo of death from this cat-like lady. I love that her fighting style is literally her doing like cattish movements.
I suppose I'll let you have this position, but you won't get any further.
And while I believe she did get a different weapon in Dynasty Warriors 9, I believe they kept that up about her character.
Never mind. We need to head for the enemy main camp. Very nicely done. Keep up the good work.
Okay, let's push our front lines to head for the enemy main camp.
Hey! Don't think you're gonna get by me in one day.
This is getting interesting.
Scratchy, 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 scratch!
We have to do something about the eat.
Face my yo-yo of death!
Can't advance. Let's try to get around this boulder. That animal the enemy officer was riding. An elephant, was it? We might be able to smash the boulder if we had one of them.
See, our path is blocked by
This swamp
boulders.
seems to be poisoned. Let's go around it and approach the main camp from the east.
So yeah, there is a quick way you can take to find elephants, but it's going across a poisonous swamp. But if you take that quick way, you will avoid the optional objective. Let's go this way. If we come
This
here...
pathway is bound to be full of enemy traps. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
You look far too weak to be messing around here. I recommend you turn back while you still can.
Yeah, so Zhurong will show up.
You must be the queen of Nanzhong. I can see why they say you are a descendant of the god of fire.
Walking the dog. In this case, walking the deadly yo-yo. Or walking the spiky dog. However you want to call it. So yeah, so she's shown up. She should be right in front of us. If you take the poison swamp, you will take damage, but you will avoid her. And for the objective, we need to defeat her 3 times. So you need to take the long path in order to run into her.
Pretty strong. I'll be sure to give my all the next time we meet.
Alright, so we defeated her the first time, so she will retreat and she should show up for the second encounter later on in the stage. I believe it's when we bash down the rock she will show up again. Or I think just before the main base. But yeah, if you want to face her the first time, make sure you don't take the poison swamp route.
There should be an officer on an elephant at the bottom of the cliff. Let's launch a surprise attack and capture it.
You're going to face me. Step forward.
Slice you up. I'm sad she did not have this weapon in 9, because this is a fun weapon. It's just basically a yo-yo, but imagine if the yo-yo was oversized and had spikes on it. Like deadly, like saw blade spikes. Oh, I love Dynasty Warriors with some of their weapons.
I've gone and gotten myself into a trap.
I love Dynasty Warriors and some of their weapons, and I believe most of the weapons they design the weapons of are based off real weapons that were made at some point. I think only a few weapons are like fictional weapons.
Everything's my own way.
I'll let you
Let's give him a good catty scratch.
See, I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
Let's take the elephant and head for that rock. Surely this huge beast will be capable of destroying it.
Let's ride this elephant, which by the way, this is a rideable mount you can unlock in like the other modes. It's not as fast as a horse, but it can attack.
Our allies should be able to advance now. You'll need to be careful though. I'm sure there are more traps ahead.
Now, I believe we don't need the elephant for anything else, so
There was no need for my strategy.
let's start cutting down our enemies and make our way to the main base. By the way, did you guys' wife ever deploy those juggernauts? I just realized that.
Nanzhong is a lot of fun, Grandpa. It feels like we're on holiday or something.
A holiday?
What?
It does seem like this could be pretty enjoyable.
Things are going sweet. Wouldn't it be great if things could be like this forever?
Yes, but for now we must focus on doing battle. Come, let us fight with all our might.
I won't let you go.
Here we go, here's Meng Huo. Okay, so you fight him, I think,
I'll
3
be the
times
one
in
who's
total.
victorious.
You look like you're quite worked up. I don't suppose you're ready to talk to me now.
Silence! Why would I talk to somebody that attacked me?
You attacked us!
You're doing pretty good. Keep up the good work.
You are unstoppable.
Let's take him down.
I haven't been defeated yet. I've just been on a run of bad luck.
So yeah. Also, I love that Bo's like ideas. Like this is like a lovely holiday. Like sure, if you weren't like fighting and killing like enemy soldiers, then yeah, this could make a good holiday destination. But right now, fighting enemy soldiers is not what I think would be as a decent holiday. Alright, so we need to avoid boulders. Oop.
What? You slipped your way past our rocks, did you?
All right.
Yep, and I'm gonna take
Found
you
the
down.
officer in charge. Now we can put a stop to these infernal rocks.
Forgive me, great king.
All right, we put a stop to those rocks. That should speed up our progress.
You made it all the way here? This time, simply burning you alive won't be enough.
She's shown up again. Ooh, weapon lock.
Things are going great.
Let's defeat
I
her.
have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
You have some courage incurring my wrath like this. Well, next time, I won't be so lenient.
So she will now retreat to the main camp.
Very nicely done.
I'm also wondering if I should name this episode like Holiday at Nanzhong or something like that because of that comment. I wonder how many people are gonna look at that episode title and be like, what the heck? Like this is gonna come out way after the holidays, but it's like I wonder if I should name the title that. I totally may. Because that would be funny, and I would love to see people's reaction to the video title alone. Okay, so we want to be careful here, because Hong Guo is going to be here, and we need to defeat him, but his wife is going to show up shortly after we enter the base. We need to make sure she goes down before he does.
Right to be here as anybody else.
I am the great king! Defending Nanzhong is my responsibility!
So he's here.
Nanzhong is our home. We won't let you trample all over it.
So she will show up. Make sure you defeat her first.
Keep up the good work.
Things are going great.
How dare you! You leave my beloved wife alone!
Well, it looks like my fires have been extinguished. I guess you're pretty strong after all.
And she's been subdued.
See, I have just as much.
Now let's
right
take
to
out the
be here
king.
as anybody else.
And completely miss him?
I lost. What are you monsters planning to do to Nanzhong?
We have no interest in invading Nanzhong. We simply wish to form an alliance with you.
What? Why didn't you say so? I'll gladly be your ally, or whatever else you want me to be.
I was impressed with the way you fight. Let me know if you ever need my help.
You successfully convinced him. So yeah, I just love the ending. It's like, what are you gonna do to Nanzhong? We want to be your friends. Oh, you want to be my friends? Why didn't you say so? It's like, we tried to say so, but you attacked us. I wasn't willing to listen. Anyway, with that done, in the next episode, we will do the invasion of Luoyang. This is gonna get interesting. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode. Oh, I'd love to hear what you think of that battle. Also, and also, share the videos, that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow, not go. And I will see you next time. Later.